Believe what?
That I can keep your counsel and not mine own. Besides, to be demanded of a sponge. What replication should be made by the son of the king?
Take you me for a sponge, my lord.
Aye, sir. That soaks up the king's countenance, his rewards, his authorities. But such officers do the king best service in the end. When he needs what you have gleaned, it is but squeezing you, and a sponge you shall be dry again.
My lord, you must tell us where the body is and go with us to the king.
The body is with the king, but the king is not with the body. The king is a thing.
A thing, my lord?
Of nothing. Bring me to him.
Hi, Fox, roll after.
Now, Hamlet, where is Polonius?
At supper.
At supper? Where?
Well, not where he eats, but where he is eaten. A certain convocation of politic worms are e'en at him. Your worm is your only emperor for diet. We fat all creatures else to fat ourselves, and we fat ourselves for maggots. Your fat king and your lean beggars, but variable service, 2 dishes, but to 1 table. That's the end.
Alas, alas.
A man may fish with the worm that hath ate of a king, and eat of the fish that hath fed of that worm.
What dost thou mean by this?
Nothing but to show you how a king may go a progress through the guts of a beggar.
Where is Polonius?
In heaven. Send thither to see. If your messenger find him not there, seek him in the other place yourself. But, indeed, if you find him not within this month, you shall nose him as you go into this closet by the lobby.
Seek him there.
He will stay till you come.
Hamlet, this deed, for thine especial safety, must send thee hence with fiery quickness. Therefore prepare thyself. The bark is ready and the wind at help. Associates tend and everything is bent for England.
For England.
Aye, Hamlet.
Good.
So is it if thou knewst our purposes.
I see a cherub that sees them, but come. For England. Farewell, dear mother.
Thy loving father, Hamlet.
My mother. Father and mother is man and wife is one flesh, and so, my mother. Come, for England.
Follow him at foot. Tempt him with speed aboard. Delay it not. I'll have him hence tonight. And England, if my love thou hold'st at all, since yet thy cicatrice looks raw and red after the Danish sword, thou mayst not coldly set our sovereign process, which imports at full the present death of Hamlet. Do it, England! For like the hectic in my blood he rages, and thou must cure me, till I know 'tis done. Howe'er my haps, my joys were ne'er begun.
Go, Captain. For me, greet the Danish king. Tell him that by his license, Fortinbras craves the conveyance of a promised march over his kingdom. You know the rendezvous. If that his majesty would aught with us, we shall express our duty in his eye. And let him know so.
I will do it, my lord.
Good sir. Whose powers are these?
They're of Norway, sir.
How purposed, sir, I pray you?
Against some part of Poland.
Who commands them, sir?
The nephew of Old Norway, Fortinbras.
How many are you?
2,000. The ships and battery. We carry the front.
Go you against the main of Poland, sir, or to some frontier?
Truly to speak, and with no addition, we go to gain a little patch of ground that hath in it no profit but the name. To pay 5 ducats, 5, I would not farm it.
Why, then the Polak never will defend it.
Yes, it's already garrisoned.
2,000 souls and 20,000 ducats will not debate the question of this straw. I humbly thank you, sir.
God buy you, sir.
Will it please you go, my lord?
I'll be with you straight. How all occasions do inform against me, and spur my dull revenge. What is a man if his chief good and market of his time be but to sleep and feed, a beast, no more? Sure, he that made us with such large discourse, looking before and after, gave us not that capability and godlike reason to fust in us unused. Now, whether it be bestial oblivion, or some craven scruple of thinking too precisely on the event, a thought which quartered hath but 1 part wisdom and ever 3 parts coward, I do not know why yet I live to say this thing's to do, sith I have cause and will and strength and means to do it. Examples gross as earth exhort me. Witness an army of such mass and charge, led by a delicate and tender prince, whose spirit with divine ambition puffed makes mouths at the invisible event. Rightly to be great is not to stir without great argument, but greatly to find quarrel in a straw when honor's at the stake. How stand I then? That have a father killed, a mother stained, excitements of my reason and my blood, and let all sleep, whilst to my shame I see the imminent death of 2,000 men, that for a fantasy and trick of fame go to their graves like beds. Oh, from this time forth my thoughts be bloody, or be nothing worth.
I will not speak with her.
She is importunate. Indeed, distract. Her mood will needs be pitied.
What would she have?
She speaks much of her father. Says she hears there's tricks in the world, and hems and beats her heart. 'Twere good she were spoken to, for she may strew dangerous conjectures in ill-breeding minds.
Let her come in.
Where is the beauteous majesty of Denmark?
Now, Ophelia.
How should I your true love know from another one? By his cockle hat and staff, and his sandal shoon.
Alas, sweet lady, what imports this song?
Say you, nay pray you mark. He is dead, and gone, lady. He is dead and gone. At his head, grass green turf. At his heels, a stone.
David, Ophelia.
Pray you mark. White his shroud as the mountain snow.
Alas, look ye, my lord.
All with sweet flowers, which bewept to the grave did not go, with true love showers.
How do you, pretty lady?
Well, God dilled you. They say the owl was a baker's daughter. Lord, we know what we are, but know not what we may be.
Conceit upon her father.
Pray let's have no words of this. But when they ask you what it means, say you this. Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day, and all in the morning betime, and I, a maid at your window, to be your Valentine. Then up he rose and donned his clothes and upped the chamber door, let in a maid that out a maid never departed more.
Pretty Ophelia.
Indeed, without an oath, I'll make an end on it. By Jis and by Saint Charity, alack and fie for shame. Young men will do it if they come to it. By cock, they are to blame, quoth she. Before you tumbled me, you promised me to wed.
How long hath she
would
been
I have
thus?
done by yonder sun, and thou hast not come to my bed. I hope all will be well. You must be patient. But I cannot choose but weep to think they would lay him in the cold ground. Oh. My brother shall know of it. And so I thank you for your good counsel. Come, my coach. Good night, ladies. Good night, sweet ladies. Good night.
Follow her close. Give her good watch, I pray you. Oh, this is the poison of deep grief. It springs all from her father's death. Oh, Gertrude, Gertrude. When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. First your father slain, next your son gone, and he the most violent author of his own just remove. The people muddied, thick and unwholesome in their thoughts and whispers for good Polonius' death. Oh, my dear Gertrude. This, like to a murdering peace, in many places gives me superfluous death.
Look. What noise is this?
Where are my soldiers? To guard the door. What is the matter?
Save yourself, my lord. Young Laertes obeys your officers. The rebel call him lord. They cry, choose we, Laertes shall be king.
Oh, this is counter, you false Danish dogs!
O thou vile king, give me my father.
Calmly, good Laertes.
A drop of blood that's calm proclaims me bastard.
What is the cause, Laertes, that thy rebellion looks so giant-like? Let him go, Gertrude. Tell me, Laertes, why thou art thus incensed. Let him go, Gertrude. Speak, man.
Where is my father?
Dead.
But not by him.
Let him demand his fill.
How came he dead?